Hello all, welcome to Rupa's online tutorials. So let us continue with the department model question paper 2022. In my previous video, I had discussed about part A and part B, and now we are looking at part C. Part C, there are 5 questions that you need to answer, and each question carries 3 marks. So at least 3 points you need to write here to get the 3 marks. Okay, the first question is a very commonly asked question. What is cache memory? Okay, what is cache memory, and explain the types, its types. So what is cache memory? Cache memory is a high speed memory. Okay, cache memory, it's pronounced as cache. It is a high speed memory, and where is this memory placed? It is placed between the RAM and the CPU. Okay, it is placed between the RAM and the CPU. So you need to write this definition, high speed memory, and it is placed between the RAM and the CPU. Why do we use a cache memory? Because we want to speed up the processing. So this will be your second point, to speed up the processing. And then what is the use of cache memory? And the next is explain its types. Okay, so what are the types of cache? You have L1 cache, and L1 stands for level 1 cache, and L2 cache is level 2 cache. Level 1 cache is present inside the CPU itself. Okay, it is present inside the CPU, and L2 cache is situated on the motherboard. Okay, so these are the 3 points that you need, and each write, and you will get 1 mark each for this definition. What is cache memory? L1 cache is present in the CPU, and L2 cache is present on the motherboard. Okay, so we'll go to the next question. What is the truth table for and the standard symbol for NOR gate? Okay, so NOR gate is made up of a NOT gate plus OR gate. So first you should know the symbol for an OR gate. First, if you know the symbol for an OR gate, okay, so what is the symbol for an OR gate? So here, let me draw the symbol for an OR gate. So I draw 2 lines like this. Then you have a OR like this. Okay, it's got a little this one, but okay. So here you have an OR gate. Okay, X and Y, and then you have X plus Y. So this is an OR gate. But the question here is asked for NOR gate. That means the NOT symbol should be present here. So here what you need to do is you have to just draw the OR gate like this. Okay, you will have 2 lines like this. You will draw it like this, and you will put 1 bubble here. Okay, so this becomes our NOR gate. Okay, and this is X, this is Y. The output that you get will be X plus Y, the whole bar. Okay, so this is a NOR gate. Then they've asked you the truth table. So truth table, see here, you can write it directly, or if you're a little bit not sure of how to write, you can just write X, Y. You can write an X plus Y. Okay, and then you can write the X plus Y bar, because some students may get confused with it. So you can just write here 0 0, okay, 0 1, 1 0, and 1 1. So we already know that, okay, an OR gate will have the truth value as 1, okay, for all the elements, and it is going to be sorry, it will be 0 0 for the first one, and rest of it will be 1 1 and 1. Okay, but here it's an XOR gate. So for a NOR gate, this will be 0 0. This is a complement, so 0 will become 1. The rest of it all will become 0. Okay, the rest of all the elements will be 0. So this is the truth table for your NOR gate. Okay, so please learn all the logic symbols, because you will be getting definitely a few questions on these logic symbols and NOR gate. Okay, I'm still getting used with this in tablet. So the next question that we have here is, okay, the next question that we are having here is, what is an array? Mention the 2 types of an array. Now this is very easy. Array is a collection of homogeneous elements which are referred under a same name. Okay, homogeneous elements means they are of the same data type and they are going to be having the same name. Okay, mention the two types of arrays they have asked. Two types are what? One is single dimensional array, or you can also write one dimensional array, or double dimensional array, or two-dimensional array. Either of it you can write. Okay, so you get 3 marks for it. So what is an array? Collection of homogeneous elements under the same name. The next question here, give any 3 advantages of inheritance. So inheritance, what is the main advantage? It is for reuse. Okay, inheritance is allows the code reuse. Okay, it allows the code reuse. Second point is that it saves time because we don't have to write the code again and again. Please write it in complete sentences. Okay, I'm not writing there as complete sentences. You can write the complete sentences. First point will be it will allow code reuse. The same code can be used many times. And what is the second point? It saves time because the main code need not be written again and again. The third point is you can write it. It is easy to maintain code. It is easy to maintain code. Okay, and you can also say efficient memory utilization. Okay, efficient memory utilization because the same data need not be again and again written. So memory is also utilized properly. Okay, so we'll go to the next question. Okay, so what's happening? It's quite funny. Okay, so the next one. Next one, this is explain the different operations performed on the pointer. Now this is also quite simple and easy question. So here also it's very simple question. Please attempt if it comes. One thing is you can add an integer value to a pointer. Okay, you can add an integer value to a pointer. The second operation that you can perform on an pointer is you can subtract an integer value from an pointer. And the third one is you can compare two pointers. Okay, if they point to the elements of the same array. Okay, you can compare two pointers provided they are from the same array. If they are belonging to the same array, because if they are in continuous memory locations, you can compare the two pointers. Okay, so add an integer value to a pointer. Okay, similarly you can subtract an integer value from a pointer. Okay, subtract an integer value from a point. So this is the 3 operations that can be performed on the pointer. Next one, mention and explain any 3 modes of opening a file in C++. So this is also a very common question that is frequently asked. Okay, so what are the 3 modes of opening a file in the your C, 3 modes of opening a file in C++. One is IOS, then you write this scope resolution operator, write in. Okay, IOS colon out, and then you have IOS colon out. Then you have to just explain this. In is for input or to read the file. Okay, in is to read the file contents. Okay, read the file contents. Okay, out is to write onto the file contents, onto the file contents, and app is to append. Append means if already the file exists and you want to add some more data to it. Okay, append the file. Okay, if you want to use it for to append the file. So this is also an important question. 3 marks it will definitely come. Most of the exams they have asked. Okay. Next one, explain any 3 data types used in in SQL. Just like in C++, you are having different data types like int, char, float, double. In SQL also you have different data types. So they have just asked you to explain the 3 data types used in SQL. Okay, this particular question, 32nd question we are talking about. So here you can write anything, like for example int, okay, number, okay, then date, time, okay, char, varchar2. Okay, so you can explain this also. It's easy. Varchar2 is mainly used to store strings, okay, a group of characters. Char is for a single character. Number is going to store a numeric type of data. Date or date time also is available. Date time will show you the date and time. So they have asked you only 3 data types. You can write any 3 here. Next one, what is a LAN? Explain. See, LAN stands for local area network. So it is not going to cover a large area of space. So the diameter is not more than few kilometers, and it will be generally owned by a single organization. Maybe the LAN connection happens within a college or within an office. Okay, the error rates are very low. Okay, so you have to write the first what is LAN. You can write it as local area network. LAN stands for local area network. The second point you can say that the network covered is not more than a few kilometers. Okay, it is not a very big area that the network is covered. The third point you can write is generally it is owned by a single organization like a college or an office. Okay, within that place only the LAN is present. And the fourth point you can say that it has low error rates. Okay, so you have to remember any 3 points because it is for 3 marks. Okay, the next question is mention any 3 services or technologies of e-commerce. Okay, the next question they are talking about is the 34th question. 3 services or technologies, you can write EDI. EDI stands for electronic data interchange. When you are exchanging the data between computers, okay, through electronically, it is called EDI, electronic data interchange. Then you can write email. This is quite easy to remember. Third one is you can say digital cash. Okay, and the fourth one is you can write electronic banking. Okay, everything you have to have this word electronic there. Okay, so electronic banking, electronic funds transfer, okay, electronic data interchange, all these other services or technologies provided by e-commerce. So the word e-commerce comes, you please remember all the alphabets in, the words in E, EDI, electronic data interchange, electronic fund transfer, okay, email, digital cash, electronic banking, etc. Okay, so this is about the lesson. The next one is it's a question like what is a web hosting? Mention any 2 web hosting methods. So web, all of you know it is the web server application. So I'll just tell you the definition. Web hosting means hosting the web server application on the computer. Okay, and this application is available to any of the client. So how do you remember? Web hosting means hosting the web server, okay, web server application on the computer. Okay, web server application on the computer. This is known as web hosting. And what is the second part of the question? Mention any 2 web hosting methods. So you can write free hosting, virtual or shared hosting, okay, dedicated hosting. So 2 web hosting methods is, one is free hosting, second one is uh, dedicated hosting. Okay, example you can give it as dedicated hosting or virtual hosting. Okay, so this covers the 3 marks questions. Okay, please do well. Tomorrow is your exams. All the best to all of you.